I tried to believe the police. Shared imagination, they said. Fear feeds fear. They didn't understand what it felt like to lie awake afterward, staring at the dark space beneath a bed, wondering if something was staring back. The sleepover officially ended that morning. Sarah's parents insisted we all go home early. They tried to laugh it off, saying we scared ourselves with too many stories and not enough sleep. But none of us laughed. Lily barely spoke as her mom picked her up. She didn't even say goodbye, just grabbed her bag and left without looking back at the house. Emily avoided everyone's eyes. Her hands shook as she zipped up her sleeping bag, like her body remembered something her mind refused to accept. I was the last to leave. As I stepped outside, I glanced back at Sarah's house. From the street, it looked completely normal. Warm, safe. Sunlight reflecting off the windows like nothing bad had ever happened inside. That's what scared me the most. For weeks after, I couldn't sleep properly. Every sound felt amplified. The hum of the fan, the ticking of the clock, the soft creak of the floorboards settling at night. I started sleeping with the lights on. When my parents complained, I told them I was having nightmares. That was easier than telling the truth. At school, we pretended everything was normal. Pretending didn't work. Lily stopped coming to school altogether. Someone said she transferred, someone else said she was sick. No one really knew. Emily became quieter, distant. She flinched whenever someone stood too close to her, especially behind her. Sarah changed the most. She stopped inviting people over. She stopped sleeping with her bedroom door closed. Sometimes during class, I'd catch her staring off into space, her face pale, her lips pressed together like she was holding something in. One afternoon, I finally asked her, "Do you remember anything strange from before the sleepover?" I said quietly as we walked home. Sarah hesitated. "My parents never told you this," she said, "but that house, it wasn't always ours." My stomach tightened. "What do you mean?" "There was another family before us," she said. "They moved out suddenly, left furniture behind, toys, even clothes." "That happens," I said, though I wasn't sure I believed it. "They had a kid," Sarah continued. "A boy. About our age." I stopped walking. "What happened to him?" Sarah swallowed. "He disappeared." The word hung in the air between us. "No body," she added quickly. "No proof. The police thought he ran away, but the neighbors said they used to hear him crying at night, from under the floor." I felt cold all over. "Why didn't you tell us?" I asked. "I didn't think it mattered," Sarah whispered. "Until now." That night, I dreamed of the boy. He was crouched under a bed, his limbs bent in impossible ways. His mouth stretched too wide when he smiled. His eyes reflected light like an animal's. When I woke up, my sheets were damp with sweat, and I could hear breathing. I froze, slow, wet, familiar. I didn't look under my bed. I didn't move at all. The breathing stopped after a few seconds, but the silence that followed was worse. It felt heavy, like something was waiting for me to make a mistake. The next day, I called Emily. Her voice sounded distant, like she was underwater. "I remember something," she said suddenly. Before I could even speak, my heart started racing. "What?" "That night," she said, "the first night, I wasn't sleepwalking." I gripped the phone tighter. "I woke up," Emily continued, "and I saw someone standing in the corner. I thought it was you. I felt sick. But then," she said slowly, "it moved." "How?" I whispered. "Like it didn't have bones," she said. like it was being pulled upward. I couldn't breathe. And then, she added, I don't remember anything until morning. After that call, I stopped sleeping entirely. When exhaustion finally dragged me under, the dreams came back stronger. I dreamed of doors opening on their own, of closets breathing, of something crawling beneath floors, dragging itself from house to house, following the sound of children laughing. One night, I woke to the sound of knocking, 3 slow knocks, on my bedroom door. Knock, knock, knock. I stared at the door, my body frozen. Mom? I called, my voice shaking. No answer. I checked the hallway light under the door. Dark. The knocking came again, louder. I didn't open the door. In the morning, my parents said they heard nothing, no signs of forced entry, no explanation. The next week, Lily finally messaged me. Just one line. It followed me home. I tried calling her, texting her. She never replied again. A month later, Emily moved away without telling anyone. Her house went up for sale almost immediately. Sarah's parents started renovations. New floors, new walls, new locks. They said the house felt off. They weren't wrong. I went back once, months later, to grab something I'd left behind. Sarah refused to come inside with me. The house smelled different, clean, too clean, like it was trying to erase something. As I walked past her bedroom, I heard it, breathing, from under the floor. I ran. I don't know what that thing is. I don't know if it was ever human, but I know this. It likes games. It likes waiting. And it knows where children hide. I'm older now. I don't do sleepovers. I don't sleep near beds with space underneath. I check closets before I turn off the lights. Still, sometimes when everything goes quiet, I hear breathing under my bed, waiting for me to look.